I am not crazy. I can choose to be weird on command. Saying weird things is what gets people paid in the media. Being weird, trying to be weird and funny, trying to make weird funny and funny weird is how people get millions of dollars to get paid. I am just better at it than anybody you've ever seen. So the following movie is titled Bleach or Oil. Have fun. I will, however, wait a little bit of time for some people that are planning on coming to watch. Any more questions before we get everybody started, Jeff? So far, I think there's only one person here. Yeah. So sorry about the lag, but I have people that are watching. And I'm not going to be rude. The original title was Bleach or Oil. I ended up changing it to air when I titled it. But the name of the movie is Bleach or Oil. And you will see why when I get to that point. So, yeah. Something I would like to say that might piss some people off, and I apologize, but my skin is not white. It's more tan, like skin, or the color of lumber. So there's no such thing as a white person. Nobody's skin is as white as paper. Comes close, but not quite. So I never answered that when they asked me if I'm white. I'm Romanian. That's what I go by. I don't go by a color. I go by my heritage, as everybody else does, or should go. And the Romanians were gypsy. But I'm no by means racist person. I've had people of different shades of skin, my friends and lovers. Hey, where's everybody at? Come on. We got people waiting. Okay, you must not be here. Feet smell like mustard. The rest of this movie is not real. Please keep your insecurities out of whatever the hell happens in this following movie. And remember, feet smell like mustard. Feet smell like mustard. Feet smell like mustard. Feet smell like mustard. My life's been ruined. Feet smell like mustard. Feet smell like mustard. Feet smell like mustard. My life has been ruined. And they enjoyed ruining my life because feet smell like mustard. Warning, do not watch this movie with contacts in. You have been warned. Please do not do it. You will have lots of psychological problems if you do. Wear your glasses if you need to. Wear glasses while watching this video. I'm trying to be nice. Please listen. The mean version. Drowning your emotions. The mean version. Drowning your emotions. Hello. I'm going to go walk around with my eyes closed while breathing through my nose. Because I can. And then when I'm done breathing through my nose and walking around, I'm going to swallow while I'm breathing through my nose. But I would suggest that you do that because only I'm allowed to do that. So I would not do that if I were you. Just remember, woman, I was right. And I'm just disappointed. At this point in time, I'm having my eyes closed and walking around while swallowing over and over and over, but never opening my mouth. Este is a I may Edrum Bay. IAMA is a ointed pay. Otne adme. Amas pray. If a uye udwe otne abhe edse ancu they at they itne at they ewe erwe Eintre, ute, ipsle, ende, uye, udwe, abe, inbe, able a, ute, entre, ime, ute, ase, ide, inthe, about a, ide, oije, of a, indike. Aune, ia, ape, ute, ude, it, on me, I may, elfse, owing ne, at they, I may, ildrenche, ra, possibly pay, owing gay, ute, have a, devir say, eat day, ild, ud, che, issues a, at they, are they, eat they, eated say. A pray, at they, are they, owing gay, ute, ebay, okay, a, ebuzke, iway, udway, otne, eablte, ible, ithway, I may, elfse, if a they, are a, emotionally a, irritably splay, amage day, orphe, iflay. Este, idiove, ilway, akme, uye, ever mind ne, at ne, ebuzke, at they, otne, utway, I was, owing to a, say. Eve, ekrit say, at they, I hay, old hay, ute, I mel say, at they, eme, omit me, ilway, akme, uye, ab hay, appy hay, I cray. Ebuzke, itway, will may, akme, uye, oh, so, appy hay, at they, it will, akme, uye, I cray, orphe, oije. Man, this is badass. He's about to get drained. So, you think that you can not wear socks around me when I'm in my living room? Like, there ain't no kids around. Do you feel that you should be wearing socks? If they're bleach and oil, man. Bleach and oil.
Do you really feel bleach and oil?
I'd rather be oil.
Do you really want to wear socks if my children or any child is not around my house? Bleach and oil.
It really doesn't matter because it's just one less.
Should you be running around barefoot if there's no children in my house? Like, you really want to come into my living room while I'm sitting in my recliner and throw your feet up? Yeah. Like, you trying to be a girly girl?
No, it doesn't matter because it's just one less layer of clothing on the feet.
Oh, yeah. You know, there was a time when we did not wear socks. All right. Sunshine can leave. My badass. Let's sit down and talk. Makes me wonder. There was so little material objects around 2,000-3,000 years ago. And people run around thinking they're badasses. These people had to move with the weather to stay alive. How do you think they managed?
More of a hands-on experience. Not so much relying on technology in some sense.
What were they worried about?
Probably feeding their families more.
Are people nowadays worried about feeding their families?
Nobody feeds their families soul anymore.
Toss up everything.
Toss up how?
Depends on the person's personality.
So if they're not trying to feed their family, what else are they doing?
Worried about their own life in some sense.
Worried about their life, like what do they want with their life? If they don't want to feed their family, what do they want with their life?
I guess in some sense you have the players or the people who think for their own selfish needs. Or
Bleach and oil, man. How are they trying to act like the creator of the universe if they're not trying to feed their families? What's their main purpose?
they want more stuff in some sense.
I don't like feet. If you think it's hard listening to me, you should try being the one talking about it. What the fuck? My data plan just started over yesterday. What the hell? What? Why am I on my fucking Chromecast? There's no reason why my Chromecast should be. Oh my. Why is my TV feed not on?
Because I unplugged the internet.
Why did you unplug the internet?
Because you told me to come in here and sit down, and at that time you didn't tell me which cord went to the internet.
So you couldn't have just fucking yelled at me and told me to shut the fuck up because you had to get the internet back on so we didn't get screwed on data?
No, because you kept interrupting me.
Then fucking scream at me, dude. Like, oh, don't raise your voice. Deepen your voice to let me know you're serious that I have to do something. I need to be shut up sometimes. I can't hit you. Just get my attention by yelling at me, dude. Get nasty with me. It's okay. Now my dad. I don't care, dude. Get nasty. Can you be nastier than me?
Yeah.
Can you do it? Be intimidating. Do it. Intimidate people. That's what we do. That's what badasses do. Intimidate them, but you got to know when not to intimidate. Like, don't so much do it around women. You got to do it in a cute way. You got to figure that out. You feel cute intimidation. Oh. It's pretty much you got to make them blush. You got to be a cute intimidator and say the right thing and make them blush. I will grab that and bring it in because I'm going to bring it to my room so it doesn't ever happen again. And I can handle that. Having it, my data on. I don't even bring my phone outside my house and leave town, so it's not a big deal. I don't need my phone outside my house if I'm not leaving town. And I don't need to leave town very often, so it doesn't matter to me. Boo-hoo, I don't care. Well, I should have a power strip over here. Alright, well, at least now I know I ain't coming off anymore. Oh, hey, it's a two-prong, that's cool. Think if I raise enough fuss that these outlets are outdated, man. They're illegal. Oh, there's supposed to be three-prong. But I could probably find a fuss with somebody and get it done. You know what? I have connections and can have an electrician I know to do it for a case of beer. Not a big deal. I just have to buy this stuff. And here you have some of the stuff around. Silly exasperation noises I make. I don't know what's up with that, but it's got to stop. Sunshine? You being complicated? Your husband over there? You've been sitting on the other side of that folder for a while now. You ain't in Colorado, woman. I think somebody's mad at somebody. I bet you messed up. Probably had something to do with that. I think you laid an egg and somebody might have eaten it. So now that yeah, you're probably mad at him. He ate your baby. I saw that egg. slithering, floating around trying to clean your tank. Well, maybe he wasn't ready for a kid. Maybe he didn't want a kid because you ain't got dirt to go hibernate in like you're supposed to when it gets cold, because I always keep it to 72 degrees here, huh? Well, maybe you should be smart enough to know that. He's a smart one. You're all crying about it, like, oh, man, well, sorry. Baby's not going to survive because it needs dirt because it's a baby turtle. Where do you think baby turtles are raised? They're not raised in water like that. They lay the egg, they take the egg. You know, first of all, why are you laying the egg in water? Because, quite frankly, you're not supposed to. That's why it was all slimy and flew around. That's what was going on. It was a bad egg. So you need to go apologize to him. Quit being a woman, man. Stop it. You know, oh, no. I'm mad because my light bulb broke. Well, you know what? They don't have a Petco here, and I ain't driving that time to go get a light bulb. All I can go to is that stupid store that I don't know where else to get it. We'll stop by the other one, whatever that store is called. How do you get these filters there? I know what you want me to do. Stop being rude. You were wrong. He was right. Go apologize and make up. Without any cartoon planning, like, screw the cartoon planning, you ain't gonna win, and he don't care. He's morbid. Maybe the turtle tank was my tank. Maybe the fuckers stole it. Them damn turds. We're taking my tank. See what they did? That's what's going on. She climbed out, laid an egg, took my tape, ended up going back in there trying to carry an egg in her mouth, and it cracked open and he got mad. You're going to lay an egg out there in the dry land, and you do not bring it back into the water until it hatches. Got to give the baby 3 weeks before you throw it in the water. I don't like feet. You think it's hard listening to me? You should try peeing the person talking about it.
Everyone needs to clean up the little table here. It's all cluttered with papers. Think little, whatever that thing over there is. Some tape.
You know, I've been meaning to go get that light bulb for the turtle tank. But you know what? The cell phone. It's just your cell phone's a light bulb. I do not want to talk to you through a light bulb. Man, the light bulb wants to talk to me through the television. Yeah, that's entertainment. Decide what you want to do that. And then now, why the hell are these pennies on the floor? What did you do? I don't understand.
I didn't notice them. They're on the floor.
You know, Toes, I don't understand why people would believe that my eyeballs can taste these pennies. No, they can't. I do not have any eyeballs. These can be recycled. I don't care. I told you time and time again to not leave money on my floor. Didn't I?
Yeah.
Well, I can't just run around punching walls like I was when I was a kid. You should have seen my bedroom, all of our bedrooms, all three of us kids. There were just holes all over, up and down the whole stairs, just holes in the hallway. We just kept punching holes in the wall. I bet the people that bought that place afterwards were just irate.
I like that.
Why would I like that? Why would I like that? That's just beautiful. Wow. Look to the left. Wait, no, look straight ahead. You know what that is? Huh?
A picture frame with a picture inside it.
What is the picture?
Don't EIFY, please. And with fuck you on the top with the line basically drawn through it.
A line?
Or yeah, basically.
It's a stick,
No.
dude. It's off in the distance. Yeah, I mean, it looks great, but it's a stick. It's just far away because you got glasses on. It's just a stick.
I can see that.
What's it inside of? I bet the women know. I am a woman. Them bubblegum people, bubblegum. They just big bubblegum sticks. Some are more diamondy. Some are more diamonds than others, I like looking at diamonds. When I see a diamond, I just know it. But, and I feel bad for the women that aren't. But, at least they probably didn't have to go try to steal some bubblegum. Like, if your daddy didn't teach you how to meditate, man, don't be blaming me. That's your daddy's problem. I ain't your daddy. You wonder why you can't breathe through your nose while you sleep. Just man up and be smelly. That's what you're supposed to do. I don't know why. You probably got to kind of react for the men that might need you. What man would need a smelly woman? Answer me that. There's got to be men out there that need smelly women.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I talk about that because, I don't have to. Or, nah, you figure that out. A smelly woman would be needed by bisexual men. If you're a bisexual man, you need a smelly woman. I mean, yeah, he's on your side and you're on his side. I mean, come on. That's the way it works. Somehow you cross some freaking lines. Now we're gonna rewire this bitch. You don't rewire your feet, women. You just teach your child what foot to meditate with. You don't rewire your feet. What's wrong with you? Nasty.
It was a tampon with the word "fuck you" and a nail in the middle, or a stick.
You know why you're nasty? Because you can't see that. Wow. Wow. But let me tell you what. Oh, I was going to tell you what. About what? Okay. What reminds me of a spider drinking orange juice, man? How else are you going to get an orange juice, bro? Get that liquid strap up. Get that liquid strap up. You don't pull it over your head. You got a bra? Don't put. Are you that lazy? I don't care how big your boobs are. Your boobs can be double G's. They hang down here, but they're fat like watermelons. I don't care. You don't pull the bra over because I'm too lazy to strap it up. You know what? You're a woman. I guarantee you find a man that'll help you get that bra on every day. At least while you wear it for 3 days and be like, hey, honey, I need you. Tell us something. Don't you call me honey, bitch. Just, hey, dude, I need you to come over. Sir. You know, whether it's a girly guy or badass. But badass comes out, you're probably going to have sex after that bra's. Well, before it goes on or after it comes off. However he comes over and your boobs are out, he moves on, I don't know. But just for the sanity of bubblegum under your bra strap, you're pulling that over your head. Sports bras, that's the biggest trick we all know. Somebody tricked you. You're that lazy, you can't take care of your boobs. We do not want to sit there and have to wear an alligator bra. Come on, we ain't got alligator bras over here. You're a woman. You get that nice and juicy and orange and slop that on. That's a patent right there. I ain't talking about no cloth that has orange juice on, or orange juice logos on it, or orange is on. This is a liquid orange juice bra that's on. And I've said that enough. So, we're moving on. Do you feel the need? Because what I'm about to say whatever I say, I'm probably wrong. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm pretty dumb. So, if I'm dumb, do you want me to take these 3 eyeballs, well, to take these eyeballs that taste, because, you know, I guess my eyeballs taste, and this bear that doesn't know what the hell he's talking about is going to shoot some taste at your eyeballs, and guess what? You know, I guess maybe some strange alien growth happened and chemical poisoning, and now you have taste buds on your eyeballs because this bear don't know what the hell he's talking about. He don't know what he's talking about so much that the shit broke. We got 1 strap left. But we're going to shoot the left eye at you. It's the most important eye. Your left eye is a glass stop sign. And then guess what? We're going to go back to your 3rd eyeball that you look through when you're asleep. When you're dreaming, you don't look through the 2 eyeballs that you can see in the mirror when you're around. Nah, I ain't working out. When you go to sleep, that eyeball sunshine. Go apologize to chocolate. That eyeball is in the back of your head. It's called your pineal gland. You've got these two eyeballs right here. There's two cords in them that go back to your visual cortex. One cord goes straight back to this side. The other one goes crossways to this side. And this eye goes back straight to this side. And this cord goes over to this side. So you see life when you're awake from here. But guess what? When you got your pineal gland, which is the eyeball you sleep with, what you look through when you're asleep, right here, and it looks down on the visual cortex from what you see. So if I got two eyeballs here and one eyeball here, sounds like Tortoise and the Hare, doesn't it? Kind of a story. Dinosaur, that's all turtle is. I got maybe dinosaur. Well, they're not maybe. Well, Sunfin is not taking. Chocolate is. So yeah, I got pet dinosaurs. It should have been called the dinosaur and the consciousness is what it should have been called. All right. But we still got this like copper. Oh, I lost the taste bud. There it is. Oh. If I swallow this taste bud, would that get rid of some weird fetish? Ain't that dumb? Come on. I already have taste buds in my mouth. Why do I gotta try to convince myself that, oh, I'm gonna get taste buds out there? Alright. It's fine. Well, he's gonna. This bear doesn't know anything. Literally nothing. So this bear can be called empty-minded. The empty-minded bear. But these pennies are going, these taste buds are going in the trash. Oh, that's the wrong one. Just say I ain't digging enough. Okay, go. All right. Well, this bear was trying to protect. I'm gonna protect this toaster. I don't think the bear belongs with the toaster. What the hell's going on? This toaster. It's just a cherry, dude. Don't let your cherry fall in your lap, it'll burn a hole in your pants. I don't really feel how it matters. It's a freaking cigarette. Smoking, I don't care. If you're gonna smoke and you toasted shit up, well then you shouldn't. You should never smoke a cigarette. Take one drag and then swallow. If you're gonna take drags of cigarettes, you take more than one before you swallow, but never take more than 12 drags because you'll become depersonalized, which means you just ain't gonna have personality. That's horrible. Like, oh, nobody should have that trick. Like, horrible. Like that weird guy. Like he just swims around in fucking key lime jello. I don't know what's wrong with that guy, but God bless him. Maybe he needs eye surgery of some sort. Well, this is where the bear goes.
There's an eyeball on top of a tree stump.
Next to this thing. This entity. This protector of the universe. This entity is so disappointed and it's mad at you. If people would not quit trying to think for yourself, the universe will think for you, you ding dong. It's not that hard to shut your fucking mouth.
Always slip
Can you
singular,
read that?
not circular. Slumber outward, hearing swim.
Right on.
You want me stealing bears from people? I'm gonna steal that bear, not my bear. You can't kidnap a bear. You kidnapped a bear, what the hell would that bear be thinking? Take me from my home?
What's the bear gonna
I don't know. I think the bear is gonna call a bunch of his dinosaur buddies and make sure that that cell phone you're watching this video on looks like a light bulb, and you like talking to light bulbs.
Reading my book here, and I found it very interesting how so we can teach our kids how to shoot basketball. Psychological books. Gotta love them. Like the sight bulb, for example. There's a lot of things you can make with analogies for this. This could be a cell phone, for example. Just a little bit darker than usual. Well, burnt out though, so issue can be an example of our vision being blacked out while we pay attention to the phone. But yeah. This could be our clear vision. This could be the vision that blinds us the most. Which is interesting. Unless you are the ace of spades, please do not randomly call or text me. Please and thank you. Also, I am more sorry than you ever know. Please forgive me. Makes you think.
That was made for Crystal, the love of my life that I lost. No one's beat her yet. Haven't found anybody better. I don't want to downgrade. She was the most attractive and smart.
Yep, right to be the blind vision. There's a little bit of where you can see. With this could be the brain in some sense if you think about it. The bad part's just cloudy and all dark, and the light parts you see unharmed or about to get damaged. I don't know. Your imagination can take care of it once. Or if you play in a light bulb. This looks like more like the mind, though. A fuse on the inside that doesn't get damaged so easily, and when it gets overloaded, it just pops, and you have your cloudy spots right there. Yeah, Brett, they have all those lines that shows the damage marks.
Get out of my way. This is my food taste now. I got crap, man. Oh no, you rolling down my leg, man. Hey, everybody grab some Christmas water. Renee, that wash in there. Oh. Oh. I tell you what.
You okay in there?
I tell you what, man. Sometimes going to the bathroom is better than sex. Oh. Going to the bathroom is better than sex, man. Oh, I gotta open the door, man. A little bit. Oh, that smell in here, man. Oh, I get that smell out. Oh. Oh. Man, I brushed my teeth. I'm already here. Deep breath. I just smell your chicken, man. I can't get up. I'm gonna run down. Oh, I saw it on my leg. What is that? I can use my finger, I guess. Okay, I use my finger. I turn the light off. Turn the light off. Turn the light on. There we go. Come on. Okay. Use my finger. I don't want hot or cold water. Oh yeah. Oh. Red is white. Oh. It's really smelly here. Red is white. Oh. I'll put it on hemorrhoids. Man, I'll tell you what, man. My blood all starts coming out. I had a hemorrhoid for you don't work. I tell you that right now. It just burns. It burns and it doesn't help. They think it burns. They think it helps. No, you need surgery. Get that shit stitched back in. You ain't brushing your teeth before that happens because that's just not working. Let's get that red is white water out. All right. Now, my just let my teeth rot out, deal with some pain until they all fall out, and then just go get new ones. So I don't have no teeth. Like, I've done that shit. I don't care. If I gotta eat these animals for the time being so I get my new teeth, that's alright. I don't care. Because then I got to rough my teeth. I don't know. Fucking weird. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. I don't want to wake up Grandma. Oh, look, Grandpa, he can't see, man. You leave Grandpa alone. You fuck with Grandpa. You Grandma ain't got shit. Grandpa, man, fuck. I don't know. Grandpa fuck you up, man. I don't know. Grandpa know his shit. Grandpa knows. Oh yeah, red is white. Who's this? Oh, man. Could have swore that was Mr. Allen. I was wrong. I can't even write a letter to that candle. This man, that ain't work. Red is white. Well, let's try this out. Alright, let's write a letter. What am I going to write to this candle? You know, I can craft sideways on the toilet. Why not? I'm home alone. It don't matter. Well, let's see. I was going to write a letter to Grandma. Dear Grandma. Dear Grandma. Whoa, shit, Mom, who's next to you? Grandpa says, Dear Grandpa, when I slam my Who's stick into the ground, why can't it ripple the air? Why? I don't know. Dear Grandpa, my Who's stick's not working, Grandpa. Grandpa, where my Who's stick? Grandpa, that ain't you, Grandpa, is it? Grandpa, come on, my Who's stick ain't working. That ain't the answer. No, Grandpa, where my Who's stick? Grandpa, come on, Grandpa. Don't make me write that to you, Grandpa Candle. Come on, Grandpa. Grandpa. Yeah, I know. Guess I'm writing an apology letter to Grandpa. Dear Grandpa, I am green from the waist down. I'm sorry, Smelly didn't listen to you. I can't flush that down the toilet, Grandpa. Yeah, I could talk to you forever, Grandpa. But it don't matter. Grandpa, you can walk. Grandpa, what you doing? I can't hear you. I'm closer. Can you sing me a song, Grandpa? One day. Grandpa, that ain't you, that's me. Come on, Grandpa. I know that I started the problem. You did not solve them. So I found ways to disappear. It was not fun. I regret it all. As long as you understand. Bye, Grandpa. All right, 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 Gr like to say, but I can't because I don't know how many beings are on the universe. There's probably too many to count. I wonder, Grandpa, are we ever gonna meet you? Come on, Grandpa. I'm not trying to talk like you want about being me. I'm not trying to do that, Grandpa. It's hard to distinguish. Oh, my Jose stinks tired. And if you're adding more vegetables, my intestines would be able to lube my tract so I actually poop nice. I'm just eating vegetables. Oh, when I do that, it's just nice and green and fluffy like clay, man. You don't really got wiped it up, man. One little square of toilet paper, all you need. Yeah, you use maple leaf, any tree leaf. Wouldn't have to waste all this paper. Oh, God, my finger. Oh, hey, I got wipes here. Oh, yeah, we use baby wipes. Adult baby wipes. Adult butt wipes. I got one free change. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. One free change. Oh, that's cool. And one wipe again, that's just doing it.
Do what you love what you do.
Let's focus on the table here. We have this nice calculator that looks like it needs to be used. And random paperwork around here. I don't know what to say anymore.
I'm pretty disappointed right now. How did I forget to tie a belt? Just take the fucking flowers off. I'm gonna forget to take the flowers off. Put the flowers in the fucking bed. Ow, you know what? No, put the flowers here. Let me take the flowers. I don't know why I can't tie a belt. This is weird. Fucking brown tie belt. Oh. We're gonna put these. One up there. Fucking shit. My God, I can't tie a belt. I don't know how I forgot how to tie a belt.
I don't know either.
Flashlight on. That's weird. I can do it if I flip it or no? What the fuck? I can't tie a boat right now. Oh. Something's missing. Well, if I run, I will check out what my heart wants to say. Hey, dude, come on. I'm tying a boat right now. I don't know. America runs on sugar. That's all I care about. You wonder why they're unhealthy. Sugar and prescription drugs. Yum yum. I wonder how long is it going to take before I figure it out. Weird fucking shit. Ah, there we go. Don't look. We're flowers. It's flowers. Just set the camera right there. Okay. All right. Oh, do you want to show these people how to tie a belt? Look at the camera. What? Through both of them. Then, open them. Like a Venus flytrap. Okay. Now getting it off, that's a woman's job. Take my belt off. Oh, I missed that. That's weird. Maybe I should just buy pants to fit me. Alright. Yeah, let's do that again. Yeah, that's fine. Uh-oh. Cover! Oh, here's your bum. Take your bum. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, you grab your bum later. Put those arms on. See what else it says. Oh. Man, that bomb ain't even lit. Look at that. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Up here. Yeah, I need this belt. Right. Hey, look at that! No one knows what that was. It's okay.
Don't touch that handle.
You're all right. They all get you. They all get you. Are they on? Oh, my beacon light. My beacon. Can I have my beacon? Pusey stick? Give me my Pusey stick. Why not? Why not, fool? Give me my Pusey stick. You don't make Grandpa mad? You Grandma alone or Grandpa get mad? Oh yeah, that's Grandma. Last thing you do. Ready?
Yeah.
Are they staying? We good?
Yeah.
We're good. All right.
We're good.
All right. Hey, honey. What are you doing there? There's a weird doorway there. I'll go in there. All right, let's go. Uh-oh. I started breathing outside of my ears. What is this place? I breathe outside of my ears. Oh no, outside of my ears. Weird. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the door's shutting. Uh-oh. Hey. Who's I said Junior?
Ha!
You don't name girl Junior? That's just asinine. Asinine? That's just flour? Eating mushrooms. Oh yeah. Oh. Them flowers like to eat mushrooms.
Get their contacts in.
Them flowers eat mushrooms. That's okay. They don't like it. Doesn't matter. I can repeat myself. Chill out. Them mushrooms. Grandpa's not happy with you fucking with me. So, those, flowers like to eat mushrooms because, they like to get thrown in the fire. They like to burn. They don't care. So, yeah, dancing. Look at that. Yeah, baby. What is in here? Man, you got a checkbook. Oh, yeah, well, burn, motherfucker. Burn. Oh, hey. This guy. Uh-oh. He closed his right eye. Uh-oh. That's okay. I don't care. I can do this. I can do this. That's okay. Because this is not a receipt for checks. I repeat. I repeat. I repeat. Do not breathe out of your ears. Breathe inside of them. Ding dong. Wait, is that normal? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fucking dogs here, dude. Nice words. There's a lot of porn in there. Longer. Girls can be kids. Girls not if a girl's not bisexual, she's not a girl.
Ha!
Oh, Grandma. What are you doing? Grandma. What happened? What happened, Grandma? Grandma, you didn't ever talk to me. Why don't you ever talk to me? You wouldn't let me spend the night at your house on my birthday. I was just trying to cuddle with a woman, but you wouldn't let me spend the night there. So I didn't get to sleep well. And I'm the bad guy because I just wanted to spend the night there. I didn't do that at all. Can't believe they did that. I don't care. You can say what you want. That's fine with me. Come on. I said it's fine. Okay, that's cool. You know, yes, it is. I'm not supposed to be wearing it. I can't be just. What's this? You see what's in there? What's in there? What is it? What is it? Whoa! There's a hammer! Oh no! Oh no! We got hoodie eyes. We don't have to roll. Let's go. Oh. 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 Okay. Okay. Let's go. I need this. They make me learn this to show I'm smart. I don't know why. But I don't want to waste money. I can't throw it away. I gotta keep it. I'll keep this over here. Right? There we go. That's what that thing is. I need to write that right now. Okay. I guess this is. If this is. Are you okay? I know what's that look. Oh yeah, that's good. Look at that. Oh yeah, hey. No, we don't need to do that. Oh, now you got right into. Yeah. Used to have my kitchen. Oh yeah. Let's go. What is this? Is that going through? Oh no.
It's a Bluetooth device.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'll take it to the room. Oh, I'll take the volume. Okay, okay. Can you hear me? Okay. Put this away, I gotta stop. Somebody was mean. And they took it off. I don't know. What I question is the princess's claim that this is a matter of great urgency.
Oh, come on, fucker.
The police.
What the fuck? God damn it. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I just burnt this fucking
What's going
CD.
on? Are you there? Can you not hear me? Okay.
Come on.
You got it?
Sammy, you need to quit moving around, dude.
These recordings from the mountains to the best of this knowledge. They were like this.
Ah.
Yes. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. Oh, no, baby. Oh, baby. Okay. So what you've shown us is history? History. None of these tragedies, conventions, or even tempered.
This is so embarrassing. Please, stop. There. The nice version, compassion for everyone. If it wants to not skip. That was me reading out of a Star Wars book. I don't know. I just found it and picked it up. Please stop skipping. One more note. I always close my mouth first. I close my mouth and then I swallow because it feels better than God damn it, dude. Ha! Spent all that time trying to get this on YouTube, and I gotta fucking try to redo it. Fuck.
Your heart is made of bubble gum. But the difference between a man and woman is blood comes out of their vaginas, so they're kind of the bigger bubble gum. So what's your penis made out of? Corn. And intercourse would just be candy corn. So, yeah. Some people just don't respect women. They're bigger than you. They all are. They got two, you got one.
That's it. That's my formula for light speed. I had a vision one day that this was the formula to create light speed in outer space so we could live like Star Wars and Star Trek. So hopefully you see this at me. Are you there? Because that's the end. I don't know what to say. I'm pretty hungry. Yeah, that's my formula. I don't know how to work the formula. I have theories about it, which you can read on there, maybe, maybe not. I have no problem giving this away for free because we all know humanity's never going to pay me. I'm going to be famous way after I die because the world's not ready for me. But Vaseline is the key ingredient for us to create warp speed. I don't know how or why, I just believe. I believe that we can figure out the speed of smell by using this formula with Vaseline, along with other ingredients that are made to create nuclear explosions. Instead of exploding bombs, let's explode time and smells so that we can create the power we need to be able to travel in outer space like so many movies have envisioned. The following is a formula that I came up with but have no idea how to work it. Glass, cherries, red plants or gases, and chocolate, brown or black plants and gases, along with chemicals on the very edge of the atmospheres of uninhabitable planets, may help the process. 7x minus 1, strange sign over s squared with that other strange thing going up and down, t squared, and E16. E would be energy, which is E equals mc squared. So it's mc squared times 16. S equals smell, T equals speed of time, E equals energy, and I don't know what X is. So there you have it. Fucking been up since 3 a.m. So if there's no more questions, then I'm just going to go. I don't know. I can't go to bed now. I'll be up at 3 a.m. again. I got to stay up till at least 10. I was supposed to paint today, but I got into doing this video or these videos to get them out there. So please share it, though. Like, that'd be great. I'd love to go viral and try to make money from my movies to help. I think the first movie kind of helps people. The second one, a little bit. But I know I say weird things, but that's how I want to make movies or money. So, I don't know. But yeah. What? What's your question? A really attractive woman, a person that has a bright aura, a person that has high energy, and you're attracted to them. A really attractive Caucasian woman is yellow mommy. Anybody you're attracted to would be yellow mommy. Because feet smell like mustard. That's your energy field is yellow. Sometimes energy fields change colors, but inevitably, when I'm around an attractive woman, I kind of get a really, really yellow haze around me, and I get a little bit nervous. So it might be nervousness is yellow mommy. God, my dog messed up my house. Am I seeing me? What's going on? Oh, there I am. Okay. So does that answer your question? If you don't quite know, put one of your feet on your inner thigh. Like put your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. It's a way to meditate with your eyes open. That should help create the problem a little more. Warning, you will start to hallucinate after about 15 minutes. But that's yellow mommy. I, however, practice closed-eyed meditation, which makes me meet a dinosaur because it's just a dinosaur. And you can't change anything with a dinosaur because it's a dinosaur. But with yellow mommy, different hallucinations happen if you choose to meditate with your eyes open. If you want to sit in the proper meditation position, you can look up what the lotus position is. It's when each one of your feet are on top of your inner thigh. Or you put your feet on top of your lap, crossed. So it's like the opposite of Indian style. Oh, I have lucid dreams all the time where I get up and I start flying and I do what I want. There's times I have dreams where I choose what women I want to sleep with. I run around looking for women, asking if they want to have sex. If they say no, I go ask someone else. Sometimes I fly around. I know what I'm doing in my dreams a lot. It comes and goes. Although I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming right now, so I really don't see the difference. The only thing is when I'm actually dreaming, I don't feel anything. I don't have emotions when I'm asleep. I mean, I have dreams that are bad or whatever, but my body doesn't feel the physical energy from emotions that are positive or negative while I'm sleeping. Didn't I just go to the bathroom? Pretty sure I did. It was that long ago? I thought I went when I turned the movie off. Yeah, but I am pretty tired. But at least I got my homework done. I don't think it's supposed to be windy on Thursday, so I'll paint then. I should go see my landlord. See, I'm in so much pain right now. I took my muscle relaxer again, didn't do nothing. And the only thing that's going to make my pain not get worse is just by falling asleep. And they won't give me weed. And I think I made a good point in that one movie. I can't walk 5K if I'm sober. But if I smoke some weed, I could walk 5K. And they're going to tell me that marijuana is not good for me. I think It Me is coming back because 3 people are still watching. So, oh, the lag got better. Look at that. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Tell me when you hear the word "to" out of my mouth. Okay, I already said the word "to" when I asked you about the word "to." So let's try this again. When you hear me say "bedazzle" and then stop talking, tell me by typing now. Bedazzle. That's only an 11-second lag. The video that I'm seeing on the YouTube is a lot longer, but the actual voice lag is only about 10 seconds. So that ain't bad. I gotta go to fucking town, dude. Fuck. I don't want to go tomorrow. Fucking shit. I need cigarettes. I didn't buy a carton this month or this week or this paycheck because I figured I was gonna smoke a pipe. That shit's harsh, man. There's no filter. Like, it's just easier to smoke a cigarette. I don't have to keep lighting it. I don't know when It Me is coming back. Damn it. That woman. Trying to catch her is fucking difficult. Like, I know my phone works like everybody else's phone. They get the message, ding, and then you see it right away. But no, we don't do that. We just ignore. She actually did message me back that time, though. Yeah, I got an electric guitar. It hurts my fingers a lot. So yeah, there we go. Someone else might be joining. Really? Because like, I feel out. I don't have fucking time, dude. I got so much shit going on. I gotta paint. I gotta fucking. We're putting a staircase right there in the middle of the house, going to the upstairs because I'm turning the attic into a bedroom. I'm not doing that, but I have to finish the upstairs after that's done. I got to paint. I got fucking work. I got college. I'm dealing with stress from my ex-wife. It's fucking like, I just want to sit the fuck down and relax. Like, I'm 34 years old. I should have a family. I should have my wife and kids. I should be in a state. Plus, I have arthritis in my spine. My body hurts all the fucking time. I got fibromyalgia. If you put a clothespin on your finger, that's what my body feels like all the fucking time. And they won't let me smoke weed to get motivation. They won't let me drink right now because I'm on probation. And like, I fucking wanted to sit down. You know, there are times I get bursts of energy, but after I realized I needed eye surgery, like, I just kind of stopped fucking having motivation because my mania went away. I know I'm no longer bipolar. Like, it's fucking gone. Like, there ain't no fucking mania. It's fucking weird. Like, I live in a chocolate fucking house now. Hey, Shelly, comment. I just fucking don't know. I deal with shit, and I'm getting older. I almost feel like I'm fucking 80 years old. I don't know. My life wasn't supposed to be this depressing. Like John Elton, they're like the guy from the Beatles said, John Lennon. He's like, teacher asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, and I replied, happy. I'm not happy. I'm comfortable. There's a difference. I mean, I have money from disability. I have a job. I'm smart. I'm in college to try to get off of disability. But when it comes down to it, I can distract myself with material objects and people all goddamn day long. But when I close my eyes, just depressed. Yeah, the world would be better. We wouldn't know everybody's fucking business. I know what people in Japan think like. Nobody in Nebraska needs to know what the Japanese culture is like because we don't live there. We don't act like they do in Japan. We don't act like they do in fucking Compton, California, where all the gangbangers are. We don't act like all these people that are criminals. And like, we only need to know how the people that surround us act. Instead, I know about everybody at any given time, everywhere around the world. And it's not good. It's not healthy. Everybody is afraid of people nowadays. You can't walk around outside in the dark nowadays. People are afraid of getting mugged and raped. It wasn't so much of an issue before cell phones and internet because we knew the people around us. We weren't afraid of some creepy fucking stalker guy. There are still those out there, but it's not as bad as everybody thinks. It's just people are posting all that shit nowadays. So we think everybody's fucking crazy and creepy. You can't ask a girl. Like, I used to date people by asking them out in person after. Like, I'd go to the grocery store and I'd see this cute girl and I'd go in there a few times just to buy stuff just to talk to her. Conversations, I'd ask her on a date and we'd go out and have fun. Nowadays, you do that, they think you're a creepy guy that's going to kill him or rape him. They look at you like, why are you talking to me? Well, how do you want me to talk to you? Why do I have to introduce myself to people through a fucking screen? I am not a goddamn light bulb. Yeah, I think the world was better because I remember it. People were more sociable before the internet. Believe it or not, they were. Oh, but I talk to all sorts of people. Yeah. How many people do you talk to face to face? How many people that you walk by do you talk to? Oh, they're ugly. They must be creepy and stalkerish. They must be a murderer if they look creepy and got a big old beard and don't keep themselves haircuts. They're creepy. They're going to hurt me. People didn't think like that in the 90s. We're doomed. The internet is good for information, not socialization. I don't know. The hunter-gatherers world, like, it was more family-oriented. We worried about feeding our families. We didn't worry about material objects. We cared if our children were hungry. We cared what they wanted. We fed them. Yeah, women were supposedly held down and prisonized, right? No, they weren't. Women liked to be home wives back then. Housewives. Women liked to be housewives. They didn't need to be a man. This gender equality bullshit where women want to be men and men want to be women. If a woman can be a man, then I want to see women in the NFL playing football on Saturday nights. That's what I want to see. But it's never going to happen because women have lower body strength and men have upper body strength. There are physical and psychological differences between women that are never going to be equal between a man and a woman ever. No matter how much they think they're just like a man and they're better and blah, blah, blah. No, there are certain things that you were meant to do as a woman. Women solve problems with their, or no, men solve problems with their vision. Women remember past events with their vision. That is another difference between man and woman. But nobody knows this shit because nobody tells anybody. I respect women, don't get me wrong. They have all the right to go get a job as a CEO. Be my guest. But you're not as good at solving problems on a logical, physical level as men are because you were meant to remember past events. You cannot change the deep wiring of women's subconscious minds or men's subconscious minds. You just can't. The only way to do that would be to put a man's brain in a woman's body. And I don't think they can do a brain transplant. Your brain is wired differently. Period. Women don't want to be women, and men just want to treat women like shit. And that's why women have came about with the whole feminist issue is because men treat them like shit. But what I don't get is the women that I enjoy to want to be with like men treating them like shit. The attractive women, a lot of women like men treating them like shit, and they're the only ones they'll date. Women like assholes. And I don't know why. I'm never going to find me an attractive woman. I'm going to find me a mediocre looking woman and I'm going to settle. I shouldn't have to settle. Nobody should have to settle. In a marriage, women need their emotions taken care of. In a marriage, men need their bodies taken care of. That doesn't mean sex. Give me a fucking back massage. Just sit next to me and chill. Like a woman's job is to take care of my soul. That's my body. My soul's connected to my body through some invisible fucking strain of fucking mustard. The world's fucked. Men have been treating women for shit for so long, we're fucked. And you know why we're fucked? The deep down roots of it all? we have not taught every 8-year-old child how to properly meditate. Because if we could, and if we did, we would eliminate violence within this generation, or within this planet in 1 generation. And that is a quote from the Dalai Lama. If we taught every 8-year-old child how to properly meditate, we could eliminate violence on this planet within 1 generation. How to properly meditate? It's not that hard. Properly, but nobody wants to practice Buddhism because they want to run around from they want to run away from the meditation position. Sit in the lotus position, close your eyes, breathe through your nose for about an hour without swallowing, and you'll reach enlightenment, and you will hallucinate, and you will see a 360-degree translucent picture all the way around you, and it will do different things. But at the end of the road, when you hit nirvana, all you need to know is your sleep state spirit is a dinosaur. There's a difference between your awakened self and your asleep self. And once you can understand that, you can always be asleep. I'm asleep right now. I'm asleep every day that I wake up. I'm never awake. And that's what the fucking problem is. These Buddhists and these people that practice closed-eyed meditation, the Native Americans, the Hindu, any of these other people that people don't fucking like and don't understand how to treat people. I mean, fucking seriously, if every human being on planet Earth can close their eyes and reach enlightenment and see their soul through that process, what does that tell you about the religions that don't practice it? They're scared of closing their eyes and meeting themselves and being calm and being peaceful and being patient. They don't want to. They want to get what's for me. They want mine. It's mine. It's mine. I want that. I want this. I want that. I want this. And I'm going to do what I can to get it. I'm not just going to sit back and watch TV. No, that's not going to happen. I have to meddle in every situation to get the most money, to get the most sex, to get the most stuff, to get the most respect, to get the most voice out there, the most popularity. So that tells me that in the beginning, there was only one religion, and it practiced closed-eyed meditation. People got scared. They didn't have the patience to sit there and breathe through their nose with their eyes closed for an hour without swallowing. You know how hard it is to not swallow? Think about it. How long can you go without swallowing with your eyes closed? I can do it for about an hour. It takes practice. I started at age 16. So you can tell me that I'm hating on Christians or all these other religions that don't practice closed-eyed meditation like the Buddhists do. But you know what? Fuck you. At least I'm sitting down with myself and clearing my head. At least I'm talking to myself. At least I can see my soul. Because the spiritual psychology states the most #1 ignored thing on planet Earth is the soul. People don't care about their soul. They care about stuff they can see. Stuff they can concretely see. They don't want to pay attention to spiritual energy. None of that. I'm not saying the Christian Bible doesn't have good points in it, but you know what? There's no way, there's no reason why all these different religions are trying to say that their religion's the best. Like, somebody's wrong. Everybody's wrong unless they close eye meditate. Period. Sit down, cross your legs, and fucking meditate. And I'll show you right now how to do it. I can't really sit like that much anymore because my fucking legs hurt. So I sit like this. Go like that, put this foot under, and I put my left foot. You might want to use your right foot. I don't know. Put your foot on top of your lap. And that's the meditation position. Sit like that with your eyes closed for an hour without swallowing and breathe through your nose. And when you've reached enlightenment, you will know it because you will literally start hallucinating. And you don't have to do drugs to do this. How do you get rid of it? You just got to practice, dude. Your mouth will be closed, so you're just going to have to practice. It takes time. If you have to swallow, open your eyes real quick, swallow, and then close your eyes. Because if you swallow, the whole point of meditating with your eyes closed is to never swallow while you're closing your eyes. That's the difference between closed-eyed meditation and open-eyed meditation. Open-eyed meditation, you just sit here with your fucking little dinosaur balloon. Because that's what's growing out of my foot right now. I got a dinosaur balloon that grows out of my foot. And it just sits there. That's all it ever does anymore, whether my eyes are closed or not. But open-eyed meditation is where you're allowed to swallow. Closed-eyed meditation, you have to push through it and push through it and practice to never swallow with your eyes closed. That means when you've done reached enlightenment, you open your eyes and then you swallow. I don't know why, I just found this out. It's just the way it is. I don't understand why, but I know that if I sit like this long enough, I'll start to hallucinate, even with my eyes open. See, the difference between that is when my eyes are open, I see dark hallucinations, shadows, the warm colors, so to say. Wait, no, the cool colors. I see the cool colors. There's a difference between cool colors and warm colors. The cool colors are what I hallucinate when my eyes are open. If I close my eyes, I'll end up seeing warm colors. The reds, the pinks, the oranges. I don't know. I haven't thought about that. Maybe. No, because once you have closed-eyed meditation, you're always trying to wake up, but you never do. Like, I'm asleep. Like, so technically, and this is just a new thought, when I meditate, I'm actually waking up. So, like, I'm awake right now because I'm meditating. I'm sitting down. I'm cornering myself into a corner where I'm just me by myself and I'm okay. Because when I put my foot like this, everything kind of disappears. All my problems disappear and I can handle life because I'm awake finally. I'm awakened to a new reality of, hey, you know, what am I going to do about it? How do I solve my problems without getting emotional? Stuff like that. And I'll do another video on how to do this properly, but I'm going to wait until I get some certain medicine in the mail. It's supposed to help me with meditation rituals or whatever. And I should be getting that by next week. So, although I may have to go to jail for 3 days for missing a piss test, but I don't fucking know. So, next week, my next Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. Well, I'll see if I go to court Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Next Thursday is when I'll come back if I don't see you on Monday. But all your energy comes from your feet. Your spiritual energy comes from your feet. And that only makes sense because meditation causes hallucinations. So I don't know. I don't think they're like a dream. I think life's like a dream when you're not meditating. Hey, Chef Craw, are you the only one there? Is anybody else here? It says 3 people are watching. I'm still waiting for Ibmi to come back. Now, how old are you, Chef? Nah, it's not a big deal. It just says 3 people are watching. I had a friend of mine, another friend watching, but her phone died. So you don't know what life is. Being an adult sucks, man. You take advantage of your parents' love for as long as you fucking can. Go to fucking college. I don't care if you think you're stupid. College will be free unless your parents have a lot of money. Go to school. Do something. You're smart enough to do something in college. You may have to dig and try to find out. If you're not smart, go up to the college. Go to a college and be like, hey, I'm not that smart at this. I'm not that smart at this. But there's one subject in a school that you're smart at. Not being in college, you're going to work construction. You're going to work a manual labor job at some factory. And then by the time you're 34, you're going to be in so much fucking pain that you can barely move without weed. Go to school. Do something you're good at. Science. Go to science. It may take you years and years, but you got time. You got plenty of fucking time. Don't let everybody in your class fool you. You have time to get married. You have time to have kids. You have time to get laid. It doesn't matter. Wait 2 years before you get laid with a girl. Be with her for 2 years. Who cares if she doesn't want it? You can fall in love with a rich woman just as well as a poor woman. She may be rich in spirit, but not that attractive. Fucking don't lose rich spirit, dude. I mean, there's so much that you need to weigh out the understandings of what is possible, what is probable, and what is just a fucking fantasy. Like, what state do you live in? It seems to me you want to be a chef. So there's college for that. Oh, yeah, that's right. You said Washington. There's school to be a chef. Do it. If you're comfortable being a chef, cool. But just know that a lot of chef places, like in Washington, there's probably a lot of places that are good. You can start your own business. If that's what you want to do, great. I'm a cook. I don't fucking like it. I know how to cook. I mean, I like to cook sometimes, but for a job, I don't want to do it as a job. But I have to because it's like 2 blocks from my house, and it saves gas. So is that what you want to do, is be a chef? Like, I would almost say I know everything about everything in one way or another. Whether people agree with me or not, I'm probably right. Oh, so what do you want to be? What do you want to do? What are you good at? Because you necessarily shouldn't try to get a job with what you want to do. What are you good at, and turn that into your passion. Anger is a gift. Passion can be derived from anger. Find your passion. This is my passion, talking to people. Is what? I didn't get the rest of that. Oh, and chef, are you a male or female? Okay. The manual labor sucks, dude. I mean, unless you like doing it, then be my guest, but be aware it's going to hurt you. Over time, you'll get hurt. Even if you exercise and, you know, keep care of yourself, I mean, manual labor just takes a fucking toll. And then women want equal rights. Like, be happy we just want you to, like, do jobs that aren't manual. Like, it sucks, dude. Being in pain fucking sucks. It's not fun. Being a guy is not fun. If I was a woman, I would have so much more control over my life. I could get the relationship I wanted because I'd have men that would want to sleep with me and want to have relationships with me. Me? I don't get a choice on who I date. It's whoever shows up. I'm not one of those guys that have a bunch of women possibilities to date, and it doesn't happen to me. Like, girls get things. Guys don't. Huh. That's not hard. There's probably school that'll teach you how to do it. Or, and I don't condone going to the military because all you're doing is fighting wars for government money. But I do understand that people need to leave people alone, so there's necessary for wars. I don't like war, so I feel humanity can live without war. It's just that we're so goddamn stupid we won't. So war is needed, but it's not. And you can learn a lot of basic life survival skills in the military if you go to certain jobs, like Bear Grylls. Look up Bear Grylls on the internet. He shows you how. I mean, you could probably learn how to do life survival skills by watching Bear Grylls episodes on TV. So that's probably then you wouldn't have to worry about, oh, am I going to go to war and have to shoot people and then get PTSD? So, but I mean, there are good things for the military, but the bad part is that people have to fight, and people are just fucking stupid. If you can't get along with somebody, just ignore them. It's not that fucking complicated. Don't do like one thing the Bible said was that Jesus said, treat everybody like your neighbor. If I'm at Walmart, those people are my neighbor, man. I'm not going to shit on my neighbors. I may not know them, but they're still my neighbors because they're around me. Anybody that I can see is my neighbor. But people want to get greedy. And why is that? Because they won't properly meditate. I'm stuck in a Buddhist world surrounded by people that don't know how to meditate. No, it's not. Move to Colorado and go live in the mountains. Move to a different country if you want to. If I had my way, I'd be in the Philippines right now. But I have kids. The only thing keeping me in this country is the fact that I have children. Because USA is the greediest country here. We're greedy. That's it. Nobody cares about anybody else. All they want to do is get ahead. And they're not really getting ahead by getting more money and more stuff and more sex. They're not. They're just making the planet worse. And they're passing it down to their children. And then their children are becoming bitchy little whiny assholes. And just, oh, I didn't get that. I'm going to cry and bitch and fight. Then I'm going to do something stupid to piss somebody off and hurt somebody. I'm going to get pregnant by another man. I'm going to divorce my husband. It should be illegal to get divorced. It should be illegal to have kids out of wedlock. And if you do, there should be punishments. Jail time, fines. No, you're not getting welfare. You had kids outside of wedlock. You should have to take a psychological exam before you get married to make sure you're compatible till death do us part. But we want free will. We want to make our own choices. But most of our choices are made because of greedy intentions. And we can't even see past those choices because We don't want to. We don't want to see what our choices that are greedful, intentional choices. We don't want to see past those. We don't want to see what our greedy choices cause other people. We don't want to see the damage that it causes other people. So get your passport, move to the Philippines or somewhere. Germany, I don't know. Move to a different country where they live that way. Move to a third world country. There you go. You can do it. If you don't have a girlfriend, if you don't have a wife and kids, and that's what you want to do, leave your family behind. Be like, I don't want to live greedy anymore. I want to go live in a third world country where I have the respect of the planet. Because I want to respect the planet. We don't respect the planet in America. We respect technology more than we do the planet. We've been using oil for all these centuries, and oil doesn't even, they knew how to make fucking windmills and solar electricity, and they had the ideas to do that shit before oil was being drilled. Oil is just as easier. It's easier to do oil because it's cheaper to make the products. Every house could have solar power. But they say it's too expensive. Why is it too expensive? Because it takes too much time. All these people that are making the solar power stuff don't want to spend their time in a cheap manner to make shit easier and better for the planet. But one day, all of the ingredients on this planet are going to be used up if we don't figure a way to get to outer space and stop drilling for fucking minerals. And then what? What happens when the planet dies? They don't care. They're not in a hurry to fucking fix it. It's not that fucking complicated. We got the oil industries controlling all the fucking shit, and that's why we don't do it the safe way. That's why we don't preserve our planet. They claim to be doing sustainable shit, but they're really fucking not. And they're not working fast enough because all these people that got their money in the corporate oil business is not fucking budging because they don't want to lose their money. Humans do not need more than $1 billion. You should have a cutoff line of the amount of income you can have. When you get to $1 billion, that's it. $1 billion per person on this planet is all we fucking need to survive. But we need a new plane every year. Don't we? We need a new plane every year. We need a basketball court in our yard. No, we don't. Go to the fucking YMCA and use a community basket hoop. That way you're giving to the community. People don't want to give to the community. People want to say that Obama was a socialist. I'm a fucking socialist. You know why? Because I'm worried about the social problems and emotions of the people in my community. I don't care about your fucking money. I care more about the people and how they feel. That's what a socialist is. We're worried about the fucking people that need emotional support. But they don't want to give it to them because they don't have the money. You don't have money, you don't need emotional support. And I wouldn't even say I'm a socialist because I don't know everything about socialism. But how about this? I'm a realist. I take every single good point in the government and I sit there and I say, this is good, this is junk, this is good. Why is it good? Because it pertains to helping the community and emotional support. Why is it shitty? Because all you're trying to do is line your fucking pockets. Half of the government runs around and they literally pay people to get votes. I've read it in my textbook. I'm reading a fucking government textbook. I guarantee you the people that are voting for the president have not read the information or even heard the information that I'm fucking talking about. Because we don't read the textbook. I'm forced to. I'm on online schooling. You have no idea. Every chapter I read talks about how the government is pretty much using embezzlement as a way to get votes. Well, we don't care, and we never will. There's too many people out there that are lining their pockets with all this cash with popularity votes. whether it's a government popularity vote or just a social popularity vote. I'm not popular enough to be with the pretty people. I'm not rich enough to be noticed by the attractive women. I'm not a good person because I don't have money, I don't have family, and I don't have a six-pack. I'm going bald. I'm 34 years old. I'm no longer cool. I never was cool because I'm a nerd, because I like to learn, because I talk about emotions, because I'm more feminine than I am masculine. I'm not cool. I'm not going to get that woman because I'm not a dickhead. The world's a dick. No matter how much people say I make sense, at the end of the day, 7 billion people on this planet are going to go to sleep, including me, worrying about why I don't feel happy. 2% of people on planet Earth like their jobs. Why are we not forcing people to get jobs in what they're good at? I'm good at psychology. I should automatically be hired. But I don't have a credential in college. I don't have a degree. There are people that are not good at being a psychologist, but they do it because they were able to get the money to finish college and get a degree. Therefore, they have the happy lives. They have the beautiful lives. They have the money. They have their yacht. They have their big 6-bedroom house on the hill. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter because we're all going to die one day. And when you die, what is the last thought you're going to think? That scares the shit out of me. I guarantee you the last thought that I'm going to think is, I'm sorry I failed my ex-wife. Because when I failed my ex-wife, I failed my kids. And now I'm alone. And only left to live a second-rated happiness in life. Because I can never have that complete family again. Because even if I had another woman, had more kids, my family wouldn't be complete because I have kids with somebody else. I'm fucked. And I don't think people understand the severity of what happens when you hit a point in your life where you're just thinking to yourself, I'm fucked. Once you're fucked, you can't get fixed. It's not going to work. You can try to hide in something that comes up that's positive, but at the end of the day, you still know I'm fucked. And I have to live with that for the next 30-some years until I die, knowing that I'm fucked. I missed my kids. Most important part of their psychological development. They don't think like me. I wasn't able to teach my kids anything. Who cares if I see them as an adult? They're going to be hardwired into thinking what that other man's teaching them. Greed. Selfishness. Jealousy. Arrogance. You shouldn't have told me that. I kind of want some wine too. I waited just for you to come back. Did you see the formula before you left on my movie? Okay, then you saw the end of the movie. I have never read this book that I wrote. I never once proofread it or anything. This one's only 65 pages. The banana peel. Swallow, then blow air out of your nose. You can swallow, then blow air out of your nose instead of your mouth. It's a neat trick. Do I look or sound like I'm confused? This is a book about analogies, not metaphors. A step-by-step guide to the spiritual fantasy flower rooms. Can you see your ears or eyes right now? No, but you can see them if you look in the mirror. You better pray that all of your eyes are made out of chocolate at all times of your existence. Please chase chocolate no matter what. Do not chase rabbits. I don't want to read. I just want to talk. I'm hungry and I haven't went and cooked my food. Looks like I'm wearing sunglasses, doesn't it? I'm not. They're not sunglasses. I don't have the turtles anymore. I let them go free in the nature. So I don't know. They might be dead. All I have was a dog and a cat. Sammy and Miss Tumbles. Miss Tumbles is a cat. I would hope one day that I could get like 10,000 people watching me or something. Like I've seen different live apps where people have thousands of people watching them. And I'm like, am I that fucking stupid? Or is it just that people don't like hearing the truth? Like, what would you want me to talk about? What I did today? What I want to do? What he said about what they did? The fuck kind of a conversation is that? Sounds like a fucking robot program to me. And then people want to tell me the movie The Matrix isn't real. The fuck it isn't. You're stuck in the Matrix because your goddamn cell phone. The internet is the Matrix. That's what the fucking point of it was. You're fucking trapped. You're in a whole little singular fucking prison cell, and people can't get out. And I'm stuck here, but I'm not here by choice. I never fucking chose to be in the internet. Never. Even if I'm here talking, it doesn't matter. I'm still fucked. Even if I got rid of the internet and the cell phone and lived without the internet. Everybody else does. What am I supposed to do to get human companionship? So I'm forcefully stuck in this fucking chair talking on the internet because nobody else knows how to not do it. Yeah, but there are people out there that just have good lives. And I'm not one of them. Yeah, I got a house. I got a disability income. I got a part-time job. I got a car. I get that people have it worse off with material objects than I do. But I could live in a homeless shelter with my wife if I had one and be happy, as long as I knew she loved me and wasn't going to leave. I would choose love over money any day of the week. But I'm not even given that choice. I didn't even get to choose. I have to live inside a false hope, hoping one day I'll find a woman to sleep next to me till I die. So I don't know if it's that I'm depressed. I'm not really depressed. I'm fucking... I'm not depressed. I'm just not happy. Just do it. Just do it. You'll see. Put your foot on your inner thigh for like 15, 20 minutes. You'll start to feel differently. Trust me. But you got to use the correct foot according to your eye dominance. So if you're left eye dominant, use your left foot on your inner thigh. If you're right eye dominant, put your right foot on your inner thigh. You sleep like that? It's crazy shit. Kind of hot too, though. God, now you're gonna fucking... Now the next girl, fucking... One of those things where you meet a girl and you find out something they do and you're like, God, I wish my girl did that. Like, fuck. Oh, I'll never find another girl that sleeps with her foot on her inner thigh. Like, yeah, pretty much. Thank you for saying that, because I was trying to think of it and I didn't want to talk about it and I couldn't think of what to say. So, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. You start to lucid dream. Because, like I said earlier, like I'm asleep right now. When I start meditating, I wake up, which is more like a lucid dream. So, good point. Yeah, I've been trying to find a righty for a while to date. They don't want me. I don't fucking know. I always find lefties, and I'm like, oh, I just don't want to fucking deal with you guys. Like, I'm a lefty. Go away. Like, I feel that you should not date somebody that would meditate with the same foot as you. I'm a left foot meditator. I don't want to date a left foot meditator. Unless she doesn't need glasses. Because then she's the ace of spades. So there's 3 possible meditation preferences that I would like to date. Left foot meditator without glasses, and a right foot meditator with or without glasses. That's 1, 2, 3. But I always get these women that are left foot meditators that wear glasses, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm tired of this shit. Like, I have a fucking 70 or 66%, I have a 75% chance of finding a woman that doesn't meditate with her left foot and wears glasses, but I always find her. No, I don't even find her. She finds me. And she keeps coming back to me, and she needs all these things, and she's just so fucking broken, and she's financially fucked, and she has kids, and I don't want fucking that kind of drama. I want a woman who can take care of herself emotionally and doesn't need me. I want a woman who wants me and doesn't need me. There's a difference. Hey, Arthur. We were talking about meditation and whether you're a left foot meditator and a right foot meditator. And the fact that I don't want to date a left foot meditator unless she doesn't have glasses. And I prefer a right foot meditator, but I can't find one. Yeah, I know I have kids. What's your point? I'm not fucked up. I've been smoking cigarettes. What kind of a comment is that? Apparently you've been creeping on for my ex-wife, but I'm not fucked up. Smoking cigarettes, man. I've been sober for months. Well, I'm glad that you're creeping on for me, but saying weird things doesn't make me crazy or anything. It makes me just like everybody else in the media. Eminem says weird shit and he gets millions of dollars. I'm just trying to say weird shit too to make millions of dollars and be better. I've got 2 movies I've made. I've got 3 books I've published. I've got a website. I've got college theories. I'm in college. Like, I'm just trying to make millions of dollars because I failed my ex-wife and kids. I don't even know if I have kids. I don't know who they are. They don't think like me. Yeah, they're physically from my body, but I mean, that's here to say. I kind of wonder if my son's actually biologically mine, but like, they still don't think like me. I haven't seen him for fucking years, dude. Like, they're being held hostage. They were stolen from me. Another man is teaching them how to think. And so they're not really mine at this point because I don't know them. I don't know if they even like me. If my kids don't like me, they're never going to be mine. And that's just a truth fact. My sister does not like my dad. Hates him. So my sister is not my dad's daughter. Biologically, she is, but not spiritually, not emotionally. And if I can't have my kids' mind, body, and spirit, well, I already have my kids' body because they did physically come from my body. But if I can't have my kids' emotions or my kids' mind and their spirit, then they're not really all my children. I don't know why I had kids, because I was all fucked up and I was temporarily mentally ill because psychiatry misdiagnosed me for fucking 20 years. I never had a mental illness. I have a rare eye disease called dissociated vertical deviance, and I'm getting eye surgery on November 7th to fix it. I'm off of psych meds. The mania's gone, and I'm perfectly fucking fine. Like, I can take care of my emotions now. I know how to fucking behave myself. I don't know why I had kids, because I was asked to. I don't know. She asked me to have kids with her, so I did. I just got off all those drugs as a teenager when I met her. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. It's like 2 years after I was in, when I turned 18, I was in psychology. I started going to psychiatric wards. They kept telling me I was schizophrenic and bipolar. I kept telling them they were wrong. They wouldn't listen to me. I told them the medicine is not helping anything. You guys are fucking stupid. Finally, when I turned 21, I found out that alcohol stopped my thoughts and helped me better than the psychiatric people were helping me. So then I turned into an alcoholic, lost my wife, lost my kids. And then I went to college, and then I started learning about psychology and the brain and how it works. And then I decided and remembered that I blew my eye up with a firecracker, or blew a firecracker up near my left eye when I was a kid. So I went to the eye doctor and got the fullest deep eye examination I could. Found out I have dissociated vertical deviance. After I learned out how my eyes really do work and what's really wrong, all the mental problems and the inability to control my emotions went away. I'm off psych meds. I'm doing better. And now I'm just fucking pissed off because the past 34 years of my life, since I was born with this dissociated vertical deviance, I've been misdiagnosed and not known about what was wrong with me for 34 fucking years. My whole life's been a lie, and psychiatry took that from me because they kept telling me I was mentally ill, and they were wrong. They were wrong. Everybody was fucking wrong. I'm not mentally ill. I'm fucking fine. And guess what? I'm the one that has to live with the despair. I'm the one that has to live with all the fucking people saying I'm a bad person. I don't think she used me. For what? It was a good relationship for a while. Until I started drinking. I can't control that I started drinking. I started drinking because psychiatry wouldn't fucking help me. What did you want me to do? I was going fucking crazy because I knew something was wrong. And they weren't telling me what it was. And now I have to live with the fact that I mistreated my wife. I have to live with the fact that I lost my kids. And it's my fault, right? No, it's the fucking doctor's fault. I went to the fucking eye doctor at age 7. And he never told me I had disassociated vertical deviance. Not once. And he should have caught it. And if I would have known, I probably would have never been mentally ill. I would have known what was wrong. I knew something was wrong with my vision field. I knew that what I saw wasn't seen correctly. And I couldn't explain it until I learned about it in college. And then I learned all about it at the eye doctor. So I'm just coming back to reality after 34 fucking years. So technically, this is my first year of life. Who's going to make it up to me? I deserve something that makes me happy and feel good. Nothing makes me feel good. Everything makes me feel comfortable. I don't feel good. I never feel good. And I don't think people quite understand what it's like to have a fucking rare eye disorder for 34 years of your life, to wake up going, that's what was wrong? All these years I knew something was wrong and nobody fucking told me? And because I didn't know what was wrong, I went fucking crazy? You know what it's like to argue with the psychiatric system and be put in mental hospital after mental hospital after mental hospital for 20 fucking years? Oh, I feel content. That's easy. Until I fall asleep. Until I close my eyes to go to sleep. I may have lip cancer. If I do, I'm not going to get it fixed. I'll find out on Thursday if I have cancer in my gums. If I do, I'm just going to let it kill me. Because that's the only way I can get revenge for the people that were wrong. Because they're not going to make it up to me. They're not going to fucking apologize for taking my kids away. They're not going to apologize for making me go crazy. They're not going to apologize for making me choose to be an alcoholic. No. They're going to look at me and say, well, at least you're okay now. My whole life has been a fucking lie. I'm 1 year old. I'm not even a year old. I'm like 10 months old right now. Because I don't want to live anymore. It's too fucking loud, dude. Like, and I'm not sad. That's not why I want to die. I just want to leave. I'm telling you, I'm 80 years old on my second lifetime. Do me. I'm tired of masturbating. No, it's not that humans need to stop reproducing altogether. There needs to be laws on it. It should be illegal to have sex. It should be illegal to produce without being married. It should be illegal to get divorced. You should have to take a psychological exam to find out if you're compatible till death do you part. There needs to be relationship rules in society that are government ruled, but there's not. The only relationship rule that we have is don't abuse your spouse. I knew what you meant. I was being a smartass. But I don't care. I am not a man that can live happy not being married. I can't. There is nothing on planet Earth that's going to make me be okay with being single. Nothing. I need somebody to sleep next to and cuddle with. That's what I need. And that's what everybody should need, but that's not what everybody needs. People need money. They need 5 relationships at a time. No, I did not do a right thing by having kids. I fucked my kids' life up. Having my kids only fucked them up. Because I'm not with them. I didn't do them any favors by putting them in this world. Why? So they could live with 2 different fucking dads? I'm not even a dad. I'm just, even if I get to see them soon, I'm just a babysitter. Part-time babysitter that sees them 4 days a fucking month. I Instagrammed my daughter and I got blocked. Can't even talk to him. I just hope my kids don't go through the shit I go through. Like, if they have successful lives emotionally, spiritually, and physically, then yeah, I did a good job by having them. But the chances of them not being just as fucked up as me as their mom is very slim because we're divorced. We're just going to show them the same thing, and it's going to circle down, and fucking generations and generations and generations are going to get divorced and divorced and divorced, and we're never going to have the beautiful lives. It's possible to be poor and have a beautiful life. I just don't have that. I failed my kids. The second I started drinking liquor, I failed my kids. I can handle beer. I don't drink more than 7 of them. I get sick. I don't drink more than 5 or 6 glasses of wine. I get sick. I don't get drunk off of beer and wine. I physically can't. I get sick before I get drunk. I don't even like alcohol anymore. I just want to smoke weed so I can walk. You can't regulate birth. You can't force adoptions on people. That's just rude. You can't force people to wear condoms. That's fucking impossible. All you can do is find them and say, hey, if you're going to get pregnant out of wedlock, then you don't get welfare. You were warned. We're not going to pay for you to have children if you're not going to have a family. If you're not going to have a career and state, hey, this is what I want to do. I want to work at McDonald's the rest of my life. Can I please have kids? Yeah, you're granted. There are people that probably won't be able to afford kids without welfare. But if you're going to run around at age 16, 17, 18 years old and get knocked up before you even know what being an adult is, then you're going to not get welfare. You're not technically an adult until you're 25. But yet they want to tell 18-year-olds they're an adult. Your brain is not fully grown until you're 25 years old. But that's not what these 18-year-olds are telling us. I'm 18. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. I'm an adult. No, you're not. You're an adolescent still. Society doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. Ever. Why should people have kids? So they can pass down their thoughts and behavior. So that the people that know how to psychologically raise children and physically raise children and financially raise children can teach these kids how to be happy. The point of having kids is to teach kids how to be happy, but nobody can do that anymore. I couldn't teach my kids how to be happy. I failed. It's a job. Having a kid is a job. Some people don't want kids. That's fine. You don't have to. But the people that want kids, your job is to teach them how to be happy, no matter what it takes, without doing bad things. Yes, women have kids for a paycheck. I bet you 20 bucks women are out there. Oh, I was on the pill. No, you weren't. You wanted a paycheck. You trapped me into having kids so I'd take care of you because you're miserable because your parents didn't teach you how to be happy. It's a vicious cycle. They do it because they don't want to wear condoms because condoms don't feel good. They do it because they want to create more of themselves. I don't know. They were probably the only reasons. But the only reason you should be having kids is because you want to successfully teach them how to be happy in a proper way. Nowadays, yeah, most likely. Unless they got money. If you're rich, then, I mean, money makes life easier. Well, that's perfectly fine. I understand where you're coming from. I already had kids. I wasn't fully functionable emotionally to make a proper decision whether I wanted kids or not. I don't regret having my kids, but I don't get to teach them anything. Technology turns people into robots. That's your answer, Chef. Oh, you might have missed it. It's me, or it me. Chef doesn't want to live with technology. He wants to be self-sufficient with the land like a breeder, or like a. He wants to live like the Native Americans did. That's why he's asking. I asked a doctor one time to put a robot eye in my socket. He wouldn't do it. I'm telling you right now, if humans do not figure out how to make my consciousness live forever, they're fucked. Period. I have so many ideas on what it is like going to be, what the senses are going to be like if we're in outer space traveling light speed. Because if you're in outer space traveling light speed, your sight, your smell, your hearing, your taste, and your touch is all going to feel differently. They're not the same as they are on Earth. You can't stop reproduction. The only way to do that is to have a mass extinction. And we are currently in our 6th mass extinction. It's just a matter of how are we going to become extinct. It's going to happen again. We are not able to get along enough to make outer space a possibility. This planet took a wrong turn with the internet. And by that, when they didn't make the internet free, that's where we fucked up. It's not free to learn anymore. Since when are you going to tell me I have to pay you to learn something good to help me out in my life? We took a wrong turn when we found oil. We knew we didn't need oil to survive. It was easy. There were people out there that thought differently about the sun giving us energy. Like, look at this. I have a video up here that says Q&A with great soul, or 2 or 3 or 4. 5 people have viewed it. There's one on here that says one tool the cops don't want you to have. Some guy put this on here. 1.1 million views. People are more worried about what tool cops don't want us to have than they are with what a great soul is and questions and answers about a great soul. Yeah, I don't try to harm shit. But when you tell people the truth, it harms them. Why is that? I think what Amy's trying to say is she likes technology. She just doesn't like how people use it. That's the problem with technology. We don't know how to use it properly. It would be good and people wouldn't think it was bad if we used it properly. But we don't know how to communicate socially. Therefore, it turns the internet into a monster. Violence is funny nowadays. Don't know why. Violence is entertainment. Cheating on your spouse is entertainment. No one wants to watch PBS where we learn about how architects, look for dinosaur bones and shit like that. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to learn anything that's substantial to the reproduction and process of human intellect. Nobody wants us to evolve into a master species. We're not a master species. Humans are the worst thing that happened to this fucking planet. We were better off before humans were here. That cat back there treats people better than humans do. Our greed gets in the way. And that's why we are not a master species. All I want is a wife. That can't be that much fucking ask. Like, I can care less if I ever become famous off of this shit. Like, I don't care. I just want love. I want a family. I don't need kids anymore. I already got two, but I'd like to sleep next to somebody. I mean, I think everybody deserves that, unless they don't want to have that. Which, whatever. Hold on a minute while I go throw some pork chops on the stove. Brown sugar, pork chop, onions, and your favorite seasoning salt with some peppers that are homemade, dehydrated. Mwah. I don't really like beef. Not a big hamburger fan. I like turkey and pork. I'm not a big fan of chicken. So if I had my way, I would eat all vegetables, but I don't know anybody that knows how to cook only vegetables, so I don't eat that. And I don't have the want to learn. So if I ever find a woman that's a vegetarian, I'll become a vegetarian. Yeah, I know. I might be alive. I hope not. Honey, the only way you could help me was to marry me. I don't have time right now to learn. But you can try if you want. That's fine. I'll let you. Because you might have some good food. But in order for me to become vegetarian, I'd have to marry one. So, but I'll learn how to cook some dishes if you want to Facebook me something. What about the spiders, man? You don't think spiders are pissed off? Have you ever met a mentally ill spider? I think spiders are cute. Have you what? I'm lost. Oh, okay. Never mind. Anyways, how old are you, Mandy? My favorite snack. That's a good age. So why'd you go with It Me as a tag name? And what's that picture of? And you should become one of those bug doctors. You can find bugs and you could test them to find out if any of their like venom or something or skin or blood or guts actually helps cure diseases. Because there are bugs that actually have venom and stuff that actually cure diseases. Okay. My cat's eating a cheese ball. Do I want to know what beepus means? And always cook meat really slow. Not sure I get that joke. Is that like, is he talking about being a cannibal? I'm not sure I understand that there, Mandy. Can I call you Mandy on here, or should I call you It Me? Oh. Okay. Can't read my transaction. I haven't got it yet. No, you're scratching me. I went to a neuropsychiatrist, right? And I took an IQ test for 4 hours. I was in there doing all sorts of tests that involved using my vision, right? And at this point in time, I didn't know what was wrong with my eyes. I knew there was something wrong. I knew kind of what, but I was in the process of getting answers from doctors. So I told this psychiatrist that there was something wrong with my eyes, but I kind of explained what I knew, but not really fully. Didn't have a diagnosis yet. So because I had to use my eyes to do this IQ test, he thought I have a 94 IQ according to the test. But it comes out that he told me I was paranoid schizophrenic. I looked at him and I was like, how can you be paranoid if you don't care if people are after you? Oh, that's not a big deal. Time I need to clean up my paperwork in my house. Fucking, you know what that is back there? Can you guess what that is right there? Right there? Guess what it is. Just guess. I'll move. What do you think it is? Oh, I can smell my food already. I don't know what I talked. I think I tackled everything I ever bitch about already. I think I've spoken about all my intellectual issues that I have a problem with. Oh, and them little black spots on my carpet, that's my dog hair. Like, I have to sweep my carpet with a corn broom. Like, I should have done it already, but no one ever comes over, so I don't have to do it every other day. But the good thing is, he doesn't get on my couch or bed for some reason. He just stays on the floor. Actually, he's outside right now, just sitting on the porch without a leash. He doesn't run away. I could read another song, I guess. Poem, whatever. Yeah, I do. I don't like living by myself. Wrong folder. No, I have one cat and one dog. I've read those ones before. Here. I'll read this one. It's titled The Moon. She twirls and glows, spins and swirls from my head to my toes, feeling good, then feeling bad. In between, isn't that sad? Try my patience, I'm contemplating, leaving this earth since the day of birth. Who speaks to you? Who speaks to them? Who speaks to me? I try to see, still you can't see. It wears me out. She's in the corner and still pouts. Was there ever a doubt or a simply clouded thought? The moon is my disco ball. She tells me what I never fall. The dark sits in as I begin to sin. My disco ball keeps me in the mind state to win. Do you ever win? Do you ever sin? Do you ever want to re-begin? Do you try not to sin? Do you see what they really win? Has it become the norm to control other people from afar? Is it right? Is it wrong to write this song for those who believe that it can come from above with a melting molten glove that you cannot get to? Just trust that it doesn't come from your shoe. Is that hard for you? Can it be a blessing without questioning? Do you really need an answer? Cannot you just trust in the master that he will bring you into times without the after? Math decisions are numerically miraculous. The moon is my disco ball. She tells me that I will never fall. The dark sets in as I begin to sin. My disco ball keeps me in the mind state to win. Follow the tales of what she says. Does she even speak? I only think she shines. Like I said before, there is a reason for these words. Can you believe? Or are you doomed to never see? What a shame that would be to hide in the invisible plane. Some see, some believe, some just be. Some don't want to see the beauty in Candyland. Everything comes from our hands. We make our houses. We love our spouses. We cherish our couches. We learn bad lessons watching TV. But never mind the lessons we subconsciously learned. It is easy that way. It is easier to stay away while our children play. Play till they are sick, alone outside, with no one to share. This strange land where my moon is my disco ball. The moon is my disco ball. She tells me that I will never fall. The dark sets in as I begin to sin. My disco ball keeps me in the mind state to win. Now this is going to be really deep. It's not a song. It's a paper I wrote to my. Can you please send me a PDF of the homework sheet for chapters 1 and 2? I have lost them and would like a copy of both to do again on my personal time. I believe this was a developmental psychology course. It says that in the email I originally sent you, but I don't remember. Wait, yes I do. I am finding a part of my thought pattern that tells me I am wrong. I get embarrassed when I feel this way and may be disappointed that I don't remember past events well enough to recall the information from my long-term memory. It is where I get my behavior from. My long-term memory teaches me emotional thought behavior, but that is not the order of living good. I do believe this personality of mine is an ass. My short-term memory is more sweet and kind of follows direction. My short-term memory is where I get my thoughts about what is right with life or the direction I want to go. There is a difference between behavior and direction. He is lonely without a wife or millions of dollars. I would rather get a wife before millions. I would choose a wife over fame. If I were to get millions of, wait, there it is again, my long-term memory trying to say something when I am writing. He is telling me that I should try to use a different word. I wanted to say that if we were to get millions of dollars, then I would not trust women love me for me, or anyone at that matter. My long-term memory is telling me what he would think if something he doubted would actually be true. Long-term memory is a satanic complex and short-term memory is a God complex. I have never read anything about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but according to the names, I would believe that Mr. Hyde is a short-term memory and Dr. Jekyll is the joker that messes around with the semantical syntax structure of the words you want to say. This is what gives you a personality. Good night, show. Crap. I guess it's just me and you, Mandy. Aren't you bored of me yet? Hot, hot. I'm going to get off live feed and I'll just talk to you on Facebook.